Hi, it's Alicia from Huggable Earth. These are my dragon journals that I just got done and have listed up in my Etsy and on my website at huggableearth.com. So I wanted to do a flip through with you guys and just show you kind of what I did in them. So they have a button that I made on the front and it's removable. It's just like a regular button. See? You can see it's just a regular button that you can take off and like put it on a bag or a backpack or your coat or whatever. It's got 3 signatures bound into the spine here. The one is kind of covered up because the lace is over top of it, but it does have 1, 2, 3, and it has a gemstone fabric covering, and then the front is done in this really pretty upholstery fabric with the dragon sewn on. And then we have sari silk for the tie closure. The inside is a marbled black cotton. So there's our first page. You could write in that book plate space if you wanted. There's just some pieces of ephemera that look nice in there. A tag to go with it that's sewn around with some silk. And that's a really cool pocket. This kit is from Victoria designs that I used. This is a cool tri-fold tag that I did. Or no, it's not. It's a double fold and then a full flip out tag. And I inked all around it to just have it be really cool looking. I stamped some dragons all throughout this book. So you got that little guy. I did a lot of gemstones and rocks and stuff. This is just a little fold out piece of paper with dragons that you can write on to journal on. And that's just a little tuck spot there. It's a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. And then this is another piece of ephemera just tucked in here. Another journaling space. This is a full size. Like 8 by 10 writing page. This is a little tuck spot up in the corner. This is coffee dyed paper that I've done. There's a little washi tab. This is sewn onto here. There's quite a bit of sewing throughout this journal. And this is just a little pack with some cool things in. This tag is one of them. That's from a kit from Releasethecraftin. She's got some cool digitals. This is just a piece of ephemera. This is a neat little charm that I made with some beads on a safety pin, and this is just a really cool glass bead that I thought matched the theme really well of the journal. And there's another charm on that one. There's more of these cool glass beads on there, and they all are in the same colors as the journal. There's a Tim Holtz tag, and this fold out tag. Oh, there. I thought that was a bigger tag. It is. There's another little dragon stamped on there. Little piece of washi. There's the center of the first signature. This is just a little fabric flip with dragon print fabric. Another little decorated bulb pin. More of my lace coffee dyed paper. There's a castle stamped on there. It did kind of come through here, but I think it looks really neat. This has been, there's ephemera back there. There's another different little dragon. I think I have 3 or 4 of them. This is a little envelope that I made using a tutorial, I think, from the Paper Outpost. And so you can actually undo the whole thing and use that as a writing space, or you could glue this together and use it as an envelope. So there's that. And I also really just like popping it over the corner like this too. And then putting my little safety pin. I got a little bead there, and this is a washi tab. And then I got a couple of pieces of little ephemera that I've included right there to go there. Another piece of the gemstone book. This is a stamp, a rubber stamp that I made. I carved it. So I thought that goes well with the theme of the book, with all of the gems and rocks and stuff. There's another little stamp, stamped dragon. Here is another, this is the second signature. And you can, again, write in like that little book plate space under the dragon. Coffee dyed paper. This I punched all along the edge. I really like that. It's just really, I don't know, kind of regal looking. This is a neat writing place, but it also has the dragon up there. This is just some plain cardstock that you could write on with gel pen. It would look really cool, or glue stuff down. This has an enamel charm right there of a leaf, and this is sari silk sewn all down the side. This here is coffee dyed paper. Oh, I skipped a page. There's another one of those little dragons. Here's a couple more pieces of ephemera that I just put on with a little paper clip. This is a flip out, and I did some dragon eggs stamped on there. And then I just want to flip that back in and put those back there. More of that gemstone paper. So he was stamped and he didn't fully stamp out right, so I just went over and traced around him with a purple pen, and I thought that that kind of looked cool because there's purple over here on this belly band, which I put another couple of tags in and just inked around that. These are little mushroom stamps on the side of this paper. These are some more goodies. I don't think, there's a couple little things in there. It's a die cut flower and a little piece of silk. Okay, there's probably, okay, there might be some more in there when you get it. I will include a pack of something too. This is a piece of ephemera that I've just cut out and inked around. It's a digital, it's not actual authentic ephemera. It is a digital print out, and then I've got this tag here that I've inked around that goes with the theme of the book. Some washi tape here and there. That's a cool page. Another little guy, another little dragon guy. There's a big feather charm in bronze color. There's that cool punch. That dragon looks so cool. And there's that stamp. Here is a key with like a Celtic symbol on there. And there's some black sari silk on the edge of the page here. This is the beginning of our third signature. There's coffee stained paper, fossils page, writing spots, tags, ephemera. This is out of a children's dragon book, and I just thought he was really cool. These are just some little bits that I've included. This is another belly band, and I just think this fabric is really cool too. I don't have very much of it left. I covered a lot of journals with that fabric, but it's really neat, like almost embossed black upholstery fabric, and so that's really cool. This has like this neat little, I don't know if it's glass or if it's like an actual stone, that one. I do have a lot of actual stones, and they're in like a separate place, but I got this from a girl that I know, and I'm not sure if that's an actual stone or if that's glass. I think it's glass. But here's another little stamping of one of those dragons. This is cool. It's a little added doop doop. Kind of gives you something to do. The back is covered with some Tim Holtz washi tape. This is more of my coffee dyed lacy paper. There's the center of the third signature. And we got another little dragon stamped. This just tucks into there. This is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera that I just glued down, and it acts as a tuck spot. These are more, this is a tag, and this is a piece of ephemera. And there's another little dragon. Another piece of that cold gemstone. I stamped my stamp a whole bunch of times in there. I thought that looked really neat. And there's that little dragon stamped there. That's a super cool image of the dragon coming around the dragon eye. Again, the dragon eye. And just a little pop of color with the pink leaves. And there's a griffin paper. This pack was from the Releasethecraftin, but it goes really well with the dragon pack from Victoria Designs. And then just a little book charm as well on the last page. And that's the end of the first dragon journal. So there's that. Oh, you know what? My little green thing just came right off of here. Huh, I did not tie that on there very well, did I? I must not have tied that on there very well. I didn't. Apparently I did not. I don't know. Well, see, I just didn't want to tie it on super tight in case you guys wanted to, like, whoever buys it wanted to, like, take it off and move it somewhere or something, you know? Like, move it. Or take it out. Take the stones that I've got in there now out. And put something else in, but I don't want it. I also don't want it just falling off like that, just while I'm in the middle of doing this. Okay, so there is that journal. Okay, and that one, I don't know what I'm calling that one. Graceful Dragon or something. The Delightful Dragon. I don't know. I know that this one's Eye of the Dragon, I believe, is what I've got this one listed as. These are up in my Etsy now. I'm going to just tighten this one down right now and do one more little knot on that. I really don't want it to come undone. I also didn't want it to hang too much so that it's like banging around against things either. Okay, So we've got that, and that's, I believe that's moss agate in this one, in the little glass vial. So there's your tassel. Size of the book is approximately 9.5 by, is the width on this one, 9.5 by 5 3/4, right? Yeah, just over 9.5 by 5 3/4, and our spine is like 1 1/4. But there's lots of room for this to grow. There's room for it to grow. It definitely could grow. I didn't chunk it up too awful much. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit quicker of a flip through on this one. They do have some different elements, but they're mostly the same. So mostly the same stuff. Again, this is like the same tag inside this one. And then just a couple of little elements that you can use throughout your journal. The sewn tag. See, I think this is like slightly different paper than the other one. But again, like a really cool paper. And another piece of ephemera under that cool little dragon. He's stamped up there. And some more pieces of ephemera over here. This is my lacy coffee paper. This is our little piece right there that you just, you can write on a little secret note and tuck it back up there, or put it in a pocket somewhere. See, like obviously these pages and stuff, they're gonna have different different stones and fossils and rocks and stuff on them. There's our dragon eggs and our feather charm. I'm more of a copper color in this one instead of a bronze one. There's the center of the first signature. Here's a belly band here. Another little dragon. A couple of pieces of ephemera. There's that. My stamp. Oh, this needs something to be tucked in it, doesn't it? It needs something to be tucked in there. There we go. Take something from that page that's got a bunch of things in it. Okay, there's our castle. See, I think that, again, it's a little bit showing through there, but it looks cool. And there's him. He's so cute. Here's this file folder that wraps around. There's that. Some sari silk sewn to the edge, and there's the other side of the file folder. Some more pieces of ephemera. This is Tim Holtz tag. There's our dragon eye. Ooh, cool. There's our griffin picture. See, I tried to keep like the tags and stuff pretty much the same. There's another tag. That one's not sewn around. Those are just some extras that you can actually decorate. There's this. You can use that as a nameplate or whatever. It's another little stamped guy. There's a tuck spot for you, and I just stuck in a little card to journal on. There's your beaded safety pin. It's exactly the same as the other one. The beads may be slightly different, but that's just because they're like handmade glass beads. And there's another little charm that I did. Here is some extra little pieces of ephemera here. I'm not going to take that out because I already showed you on the other one. That fully comes apart, that envelope that I made. Here is the dragon pocket out of that children's book. Here's this little guy. I think that's cute. It's just like a little opening notebook thingy, but just 2 pages. It's cute. A little tag and a little piece of ephemera. Some Tim Holtz washi. Pretty little dragon. This is really my favorite type of lace dyed paper that I've done. I love this lace. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here's our fabric flip up. There's a punch out. All of those gems stamped on there that I've done. Just a couple of journal cards. A journal card and a tag. And a little piece of mini ephemera right there with a bead around that paper clip. And we're on to our 3rd and final signature. This is a belly band, and we have one of the flip tags. Some sewn on sari silk. Another one of those. I love that, how it looks like, you know, that's just like an extra thing, but it's the coffee dyed paper behind it. I love that. Here's your full-size sheet of paper for this one. And it's just plain, but I think it's cool. I'm gonna tuck it right up in there, and I glued like this little thing on there and stuff, so it looks really cool. That's more coffee dyed paper, except it's really heavy. And then this little guy's stamped, and there's some stamping over here. And this is a flip out here, so you have this little guy, and then that little guy, and then that little guy, all together. There they are. And then up here is your little wheel that has Brad on the back, right there. I love him, he's so cool. There's some different mudstone, concretion, and flint nodule, and a pyrite nodule, and more of those pyrite nodule, sandstone concretion. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But they're cool. And then it talks about like meteorites and stuff, which I think is really cool because, you know, I would think of like rocks and gems like that when you think about dragons. There's a book charm. Some paper sewn on the back of that. There's some washi there. Nice writing space on the digi paper that goes with it, keeping in theme with the book. Little dragon and our pretty, what is it? Enamel charm. And there's the last page. Yes, that is it for this book. So, there's a full flip through of those books. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. These ones are up for sale in my Etsy store and on my website at huggableearth.com. I also do custom journal orders, so it usually takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to create one. So if you're interested in any of that, you know, you can contact me. I usually get back quickest through my Etsy. Through my Etsy store, through the contact me page or whatever, the contact me link. So if you're interested in that, or, you know, any journals, I have a lot of journals up for sale right now. I've just listed a bunch. So Alice in Wonderland and Care Bears and these guys and a mushroom one, and I don't know, just a bunch. Got some witchy ones up right now. So, a lot of exciting stuff. Anyway, please consider subscribing to my channel and possibly like this video if you did indeed like the video. And thank you for coming by. and taking a peek at my journals. And I will catch you next time. Thank you.